Well, my name is Mary Pearson, and I am running for the 146th District Court, which hears family law cases. Most of you would know that as divorces or custody cases, or cases involving CPS or visitation issues, and civil cases that involve contract litigation, collection cases, construction cases, or personal injury suits. Now, you're going to hear from two other gentlemen tonight that are running for district court, but it is not the same district court. My two opponents are not here tonight. They may show up in a minute, but at the moment they're not here. There are three of us running. We're all three running on the Republican primary ballot. So in order to participate as a voter in this election, you would need to vote in the Republican primary. Now, whether you're Republicans or Democrats, I want to say thank you for being here tonight. One of the things that makes this election process beneficial to all Bell County citizens is the fact that you had the interest to show up here and meet the candidates running on both tickets. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate the organizing forum so that we can meet voters as well. The district courts do require that you're a lawyer for a certain number of years. I've practiced law in Bell County for about 22 years. Prior to practicing law in Bell County and going to law school, I was in retail management and managed what you would know here as a Foley store. At the time it was Sanger Harris and was eventually merged. I had about 450 employees and ran a $22 million annual sales volume out of that store. I'm familiar with running budgets and personnel and doing administrative duties. And one of the things that people don't realize about district judges is that they do have a budget to run in some respects, and they do have some administrative duties along helping run the court system for Bell County. I have to tell you that one of the reasons that I decided to run in this particular race is I thought it was important to have a judge on the bench who would listen to both sides, hear the entire story from both parties, and then make a decision. I've been in court when that didn't happen. It's been an injustice to my clients. I don't want to see that happen in 146th District Court when we deal with families and children of Bell County, particularly in cases where we've got the issue of whether or not to terminate parental rights. In addition to that, I've fought very hard for people's property rights, and including a lawsuit against the city of Tony that went for 15 years before we got to the Supreme Court and won on behalf of our clients. I'm used to making difficult decisions, and I'm used to making decisions that may not be the most popular decision based on who's in front of me. But I'm prepared to make the right decision based on the law. Now, I'm dedicated to many community service projects. Currently, I serve as president of the United Way of Central Texas Board. I've worked with many agencies to help develop programs to provide people an option of getting out of homes that are struck with family violence. This has been one of the primary issues that I've worked with for the last 20 years, which has been families in crisis. Many of you may be familiar with that agency. We now have a families in crisis shelter in Temple that was a leadership Temple project, and I worked with the team through the Altrusa organization to help make sure that they had a full service kitchen and laundry facility, and we raised about $10,000 to help with that facility. I've continued as a board member to make sure that there are outreach programs to work with teens to stop the cycle of violence. I'm asking for your vote if you vote in the Republican primary. I'm asking for your support with your vote. The election is on May the 29th. I'm Mary Pearson, and I'm running for the 146th Judicial District Court. Thank you for your time.